What's up everybody, Scott here, and so many people ask Lindsay and I, how are you able to travel so much? It's gotta be so expensive. Well, I wanna tell you some of our secrets and give you a breakdown of a recent trip we took and how much it actually costs. So first of all, Lindsay and I are committed to traveling. We're making it part of our lifestyle and we want to continue to do more in the future. So that's step one, is we made a commitment to do traveling as part of our lifestyle. Step two, we're learning how to be more economical with traveling. We've spent lots of time researching online, learning about how flights and resorts are booked, and most importantly, starting to learn how to use credit card points. And I'll get into that later with this example. And thirdly, we actually budget for travel. So we've set up a separate savings account where we put money into that each month, and we've even cut down on other expenses so we can flow more money into our travel account. Now let's get into this example. Lindsay and I took a recent trip to Playa del Carmen. We did 3 nights at the Wyndham Ultra all-inclusive hotel in downtown Playa del Carmen, and we had an amazing time. So I want to break down exactly how much this trip would have cost us in cash and how much we actually paid by using some of our credit card points. So first of all, we flew out of Orlando to Cancun, JetBlue. That's our preferred airline, and I'll get into that a little more later. But the JetBlue tickets cash would have cost the both of us a little over $500 each, $1,048. The hotel for 3 nights, it was a really good price. It was $875 total. And that was all inclusive. And the third thing is Cancun is about 40 minutes from the Playa del Carmen airport. So Lindsay and I like to book a private van for transportation, and that is $125 round trip. Had we paid for the entire trip, the entire 3 nights out of pocket, it would have been a total of $2,048. Now let's get into how much we really spent using our points. So first of all, I mentioned JetBlue. We picked JetBlue because they are the closest airline to us that flies to the Caribbean and Mexico and places that we like to visit. A year and a half or so ago, JetBlue was running a promotion where they gave you 80,000 bonus points as a sign up if you spent a couple $1,000s in the first 6 months or something like that. Lindsay and I both got the card, and we've actually been actively using these cards for some of our monthly expenses, so we've amassed a ton of points on JetBlue. Now let's get back to my example. We flew JetBlue to Cancun for 35,000 points and $185. The hotel, I had 50,000 American Express points still to use, and that brought our hotel bill from $875 for the 3 nights to $472. And the transportation was still the same, $125 round trip. So that gave us a total that we actually spent out of pocket for the trip, $782, versus the cash price without points of $2,048. It was a huge difference. So this is an example of how we're able to take these trips and these short getaways, right? It would be silly for us to spend $2,000 on 3 nights, but $782, that's probably cheaper than we could stay in our own hometown in a hotel and with eating out and drinks and all that. And this was all inclusive in Playa del Carmen. Now we're still learning, and we actually want to get better at this and learn some more travel hacks and tips. So if you have some economical tips and tricks, please leave them in the comments for us below. And if not, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're not doing some of these things like using points or budgeting, or maybe cutting down on some useless expenses, maybe this will help you and let you begin your travel adventures. All right, that's it everybody. Hope you enjoyed. Adios.